The Wild Boars of Madness.
Chapter 1. Huahezigu Valley is a large mountain ravine nestled amid the mountains of western Sichuan. At an altitude of no less than 3,000 meters, the area is adorned with numerous snow-capped peaks. Mountain ranges intertwine at the foothills, giving rise to countless ravines, both large and small, collectively known as Huahezigu Valley. Locals raise yaks, and there are about 4 or 5 herds of yaks in the ravine. The yaks roam freely in the ravine, grazing on their own amidst the mountains. Each family's yaks generally have their own foraging territories, covering about 1 or 2 small mountain ravines with lengths ranging from 10 to several kilometers. Each herd is marked, making it easy to find them if they happen to wander off. Every family has its way of gathering the yak herds, but the basic method involves swaying plastic bags in the wind. The rustling sound of the plastic bags echoes through the ravines as if declaring, "Salt is here." Once a yak hears it, a joyful moo will sound, and soon the news will spread through the scattered herds. The yaks, moving leisurely, will gather by the small lake, licking the freshly sprinkled salt on the ground. Occasionally, a few black and white pigs, under the protection of the yaks, rush to the lake to lick the salt. These pigs come in various sizes, all lean in appearance when viewed from afar. Their bodies are well proportioned, not resembling the pigs on a pig farm with small heads and large hindquarters. Nor do they resemble the black-haired wild boars with large hindquarters and small heads. These pigs are carefree, coming and going as they please, and they are quite alert. They search for salt particles in the gaps between the stone slabs, eyes wandering in all directions. When people approach, they keep their heads down, licking and retreating cautiously among the legs of the numerous yaks. If you continue to approach them, you can easily see the glint in the alert pig's eyes. The folds of flesh on the pig's nose twitch, and despite their black and white spotted appearance, their fur is surprisingly clean. They emit snorting noises, as if warning you. If you persist, you might see the hair on the pig's head to its back start to tremble, then stand on end. At this point, danger is likely imminent. When pigs run away, they disdainfully turn their heads and charge forward. Even if they intend to retreat backward, they'll first charge forward before making a big curve to loop around to the rear. This is the pig's curved escape route. I'm not kidding you. Once, I saw 3 pigs charging towards me, one large and 2 small. The small ones were as tall as a table, and the large pig was probably a male, its twisted mouth revealing 2 glistening fangs. Luckily, I wasn't standing still facing them head-on. They thundered past me, almost knocking me into the lake. I saw them clattering along the lake's edge, running straight into the forest on the opposite slope, as if they'd vanished without a trace, leaving no ripples in the tree line. Clutching my empty salt bag, I returned to the stone house at the mouth of the ravine, my heart still pounding from the encounter. I recounted the danger to Lauren. I probably should have messed up my clothes and, even better, rubbed some mud on myself. I should have thrown away one of my hiking boots and limped to Lauren. If the wily Lauren saw me returning in such a state, he wouldn't have been so nonchalant about the danger I just faced. Instead, he'd have asked in a laid-back manner, "Did you see the fangs?" I extended a little finger, saying, "Yes, they were white, and about this big." Lauren said, Good. The pork for this year's Mid-Autumn Festival is sorted." From Lauren's words, I sensed something intriguing. Back then, with still a month to go before the Mid-Autumn Festival, how could one wait that long? I'd deal with it today. I'd delay my descent from the mountain by a few days, hunt wild boars, eat the pork, and then leave. Lauren said, "No, that won't work. Those are Laoyang's family, Wild Boars family. Wild boars, they ran up the mountain more than 50 years ago, and who knows how many generations have passed. If you discover fangs, you need to report to Laoyang, set a date, and call a few people to hunt. Once you've got the fangs, hand them over to Laoyang. In addition, casually bring Laoyang half a leg's worth of meat, and he'll be satisfied." I said, "It's just a wild boar from the mountain. Why not just take care of it first and report later? Can't we?" Lauren said, "No, we can't. These pigs have escaped countless natural disasters and human calamities, eluded countless huntsmen. They've supplied the village with meat for decades during happy and festive occasions. But times have changed. Meat is no longer a luxury. People are less particular now. Nevertheless, the mountain folks still appreciate Laoyang's kindness and the fact that it's not easy. They all acknowledge these as Laoyang's family wild boars, so it's become a tradition. More than 50 years ago, Laoyang, still a child of about 10, established this tradition for the mountain folks.